Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. This is not going to be a very long one. Please let me know if you can hear me. Happy Sunday, everybody. Everybody. Happy Sunday, everybody. Happy Sunday. How you guys doing today? This heat is not for play play. It is very, very hot. I don't understand. I do not understand it. How is everyone doing? I'm sorry, I'm just trying to. Let me know if you can hear me, please. Can anybody hear me? Please let me know if you can hear me. Oh, thank you, Tony. I appreciate that. I'm trying to set up here, so please bear with me for a little bit. Happy Sunday to you, Tony. So, I've been hearing lately that some people are complaining that actually, I was listening to an interview, I think it was yesterday, about Peter B and all these people that have come out stating that they want to, all these candidates. And there was a question that was asked about, people were asking, why the other candidates have not been making media rounds and talking about, what they will do and what their plan is for the nation and all of that. And there was a guy there who was saying things like, well, those other two candidates are old. You have to take your cameras to them and, sit with them and all of that. And I'm like, seriously, you're the one running for presidency. You're the one who has the intentions, or you have the ambition to want to run an entire country with such diverse people. You cannot take the time to make media rounds. You can't take the time to make yourself um make yourself amiable to the people. I don't understand what sense that makes. So the media people have to take, because the person said, because they are career politicians. So, you have to take your, I'm like, what is wrong? Has it gotten so bad in Nigeria? Exactly, Tony. What kind of excuse is that? You understand what I'm saying? What kind of excuse? Tolu, yes, so it is like running on a treadmill, absolutely. And I'm here for it. What kind of excuse? You want to contest for a position of a leader. You don't feel the necessity to come out and let people understand that, okay, this is why I think I'm going to be good for the people, because here are my plans. Here is what I want to do. These are the good things I want to be able to put in place, and give the people the option to choose and make, an informed decision. Because we're at a crossroad here. So why would you? I don't understand. It beats me. I don't understand. Exactly. Pride. Class, what do you mean you're a career politician? Who is ever a career politician? Is your job, your first duty, not to serve the people? Is your first duty not to serve? Is your first duty not to the people? If there are no human beings in Nigeria, who will vote for you? Who will vote for you? Who will you bring your manifesto to and say, here, this is what I want to do. So here I am, please, I want you people to vote for me because I know that I have a lot that I want to do, so I can bring it to you guys. It just beats me when people come out and say stuff like that. I was listening to the interview and I'm like, really? This is your excuse? And then when the host asked him and said, are you saying that they're too old? Is that what your interpretation, is that what your perception is? Because by your own words, you're already saying that, these other two candidates, they're old. And he was like sticking his foot in his mouth. And then he came out and said, no, actually, maybe he shouldn't have said that. What he intended to say is that, these are people who have been in politics for so long. They know the nook and cranny. I'm like, what kind of bloody talk is that? Do you understand what I'm saying? What kind of bloody talk is that? At the end of the day, every candidate that has any intention to vote, your first job is to win over the people. It's a people's job. I don't understand this level of laziness and nonchalant attitude and sense of pride and class, that you feel like you can just sit in your house and they will come and do all the work for you. Where is that done? Where is that done? Even in the United States, they were contesting when all the candidates came out. They were older people that came out as candidates. Bernie Sanders is one of the oldest people. The man was going from state to state, county to county, talking to people about what he wants to do. It's only in Nigeria that we just allow mediocrity run rampant. We just allow people to do whatever they like without any sort of, accountability. Nobody holds anybody accountable. Exactly, knocking on doors, talking to people, being able to relate. These people are so out of touch. They don't even understand the people that they are serving. They feel like they are high and mighty. There's a God complex. There's a complex of I'm untouchable. It is insanity. This election cycle is really revealing a lot. So I'm not even going to kid you. I've never been this tuned into Nigerian elections before. But because I see a candidate with hope, a candidate that has come and has given water to the hungry people, to the thirsty people. This is why my interest has grown. Hello, Obiajulu, welcome again. I had to come back because of course, I've been listening and checking, YouTube and all of that. And I found some things that really just like, wow. So you are telling me that these two people, they are too old, so they cannot come out. So people have to carry camera to them so that they can give interview. So the OB now that is giving interview, going to podcasts, giving people the opportunity to ask him questions, not shaking off any question. So that man does not know what he's doing. You people are not ready. You people are not ready. Everyone that is saying, no, Peter Obi is not going to, guess what? He will shock all of you. He will shock all of you because Nigerians, the candidates, the other candidates that are coming out, they have lost their sense of value. They have lost their sense of value. Nigerians are, a lot of Nigerians, Nigerians have accepted mediocrity for far too long. Far too long. You guys have just allowed these people shit on all of you. For candidates to say they cannot come out, are you freaking kidding me? Cameras have to be taken to their house in order for people to buy into what they are selling. Who has product to sell? Is it not them that have product to sell? They are the ones that have product to sell, but they want to sit at home and be waiting for customers that don't know anything about their product. I've never seen a thing like this. Exactly. When they become, thank you very much, Tony. When they become president and they are too old, exactly, to come out to campaign, how will they? Thank you. This is my question, no. This is my question. You are coming out and you are saying that you feel too big to go on podcast and share and tell people what it is that you want to do for them. It beats me. It has really gotten that bad. I don't think I realized how bad the politics in Nigeria had become. I really didn't really know how really bad it had gotten. Exactly. Too old to move and do the right thing. You're the one who wants to run. You're the one who wants to run elections. You're the one you want to be a president. Nobody forced you. Nobody came to beg you. There's a difference when people come and beg you and say, please come and run for us. And you give them your criteria and say, you know what? I don't have the energy to be moving up and down. No. So you're going to be bringing the cameras to me. Nothing like that. You are the one who came out. You people are the one who came. You people came out and said, "Oh, yes, I want to run for presidency. I want to run. I want to run." It's suiting you. You want to be the leader of a dynamic nation like Nigeria, right? You cannot come and talk to the people you want to govern. You cannot talk to the people that you intend to run for. Hey, Rishi. Nigeria is a joke. I'm sorry. It is a joke, a real joke. We've just allowed mediocrity just fly by every single day. It is madness. It is madness, you know. And then people are shouting, Obi, Obi, Obi. People are getting angry. Some people are getting bitter about it, coming out and spewing all kinds of rubbish, saying that that Peter Obi, whatever, Peter Obi people, they are too aggressive, they are too this. Oh yeah, all those other previous candidates that you guys have had that has been slaughtering each and every one of you, stealing, thieving, kidnapping, unaliving. That's not aggression. That one is tente that it's been playing. For the first time, people are having a voice to speak and shout from the top of their lungs who their preferred candidates are, and you people are saying that they are aggressive. They are not touching you people, though. They are just very enthusiastic and very happy about the person that has come out. Make your candidates the same way now. Let your candidates come and show the Nigerians what they can do for them. Let them bring out their manifesto and explain to the people what they're going to do. We want to know what they want to do about the state of security in Nigeria. We want to know that. We want them to say that, take this and run with it. Go and meet your candidates. Ask them, what are you going to do about your security? Come and tell the people. Come and tell the people what you intend to do about hospitals, healthcare in Nigeria. What are you going to do about roads? What are you going to do about light and electricity? Write it down. State exactly, step by step, what you intend to do. Tell us what you know. We want somebody who has an idea of what's going on. We want to see someone who can connect with the ordinary person. We want to see people who can talk to the people under the bridge that are homeless, that don't have food to eat. We want to see someone who can relate with someone who graduated from the university and still has no job till today. We want somebody like that. Go tell your candidates, take this and run with it. Instead of going on people's lives and coming to spew your negativity, take it elsewhere, because it's not affecting us at all in any way, shape, or form. In case you have not noticed, we are unmoved. We're resolute. You see this obese movement, there's nothing anybody can do about it. He will be installed as president of Nigeria, and all of you will weep. Because all of you that have been used to collecting people's money, thieving, stealing, embezzling, it all stops. It all stops. It's just a sad state of affairs that has been in Nigeria. Sad state of affairs. On top of the negative news that's been coming out, on top of it, your highest officer, you people are not ashamed. Your highest officer crossed the borders. He, as so-called intelligent as they claim he is, he did not think it through. He didn't sit down to say, okay, wait, let me think this through, because we're not going to be in Nigeria where I can get away with anything. Let me think this through before doing it. No. He crossed the borders to go and find out by himself. And I'm glad he did. Because not every country has very lax laws and protects people unnecessarily. Not every country. Everybody is held accountable. Whether you're a leader or whether you are not a leader, everybody, they chop cane. Only in Nigeria. You people are not ashamed. You are not covering your eyes. You are not hiding and saying, hey, now, wow, this man has gone to come to bring shame to us. You are not thinking about that. Thank you. Exactly, Tony. Manifesto backed with evidence. You people, you are not coming, you are not challenging your candidates and saying, oh, come and tell these people what they want to hear. That's all they need to hear. Please come. You are not encouraging them. Instead, you people are supporting rubbish and nonsense. You're supporting air. Exactly. They've always gotten away with it, Tony. They've always gotten away with it. They've always gotten away with it. They can't even think. They can't even make brilliance. They can't even put two sentences that make sense together. And you people are clapping. And you think it's funny. You're clapping. And you're coming around, going on every social media page, looking for somebody to drag. It is the same you people that still will suffer. At the end of the day, it's the same you people that will come out and be crying. I'm taking down names of those that I have everything negative to say. I'm taking your names down. And I mean it. I have a pen, but I'm noting it because I guarantee you, these are the same people who've been lamenting and crying. And when God forbid, it will never happen again. If anything, they start to suffer all over again. This time, the temperature will be increased to 250. It is the same them that will come out and be crying crocodile tears. Exactly, Obiajulu. That's I keep saying it. People, it's sounding like a joke. If by mistake the wrong person enters, be prepared to become a refugee, Nigerians. It is not a curse. This is fact. Be prepared to become a refugee for life. You see all this one that we are talking, they are taking people's things in their body and they are selling it. It will get worse. They will come and knock on your doors and enter. They won't even knock. They will break it down. They will walk in, and in your presence, they will take everything that belongs in your body and hand it to somebody else. There'll be piles and piles of people's bodies laying. You people don't know what you people are asking for. You have no idea. You think this is a joke. You think this is the same that you have been doing it. If you by mistake, if you people read this election and you make it impossible for the right person, you see this fight that is going on right now. It's God that is fighting you people, fighting for you people. You people don't know. God himself is fighting for you people. You people are resisting it. If by mistake you people read this thing and the wrong person enters, oh my goodness. Una go know wetin real so this the one I don't the experience for Nigeria. It go be like workout session. It go be like workout session. Mokuna ready, mokuna dey there. Continue. You people should be perpetrating the negativity. Continue. You people be clapping for yourselves and be dancing. Be clapping for yourselves and be dancing. Instead of this is the time for you people to be challenging your candidates and say, what are you going to do for us? Thank you very much, Tony. Show the manifesto with specific milestones. How long is it going to take you to accomplish this? How long is it going to take you to accomplish security, light, water, roads? How long? You people are not doing, you are not, instead of you to be saying and asking the right questions, you are hopping from one YouTube channel to another YouTube channel. I sorry for now. The refugee wey una go become, the whole world go reject una, una go bow. Mm. Mm. Oh, thank you, Ilechi Michael. Welcome, welcome very much. Yeah, thank you so much for joining me. I didn't even intend to do this live, but I was listening to some comments as I was watching some YouTube channel. I'm like, are these people for real? Are these people for real? Let me bring it here to my people. Eh? Are these people for real? It makes no sense. Let me just take a minute to stop here and give kudos to people that kudos are due. Please, I give kudos to Edo State. The work that you people are doing on ground, if you're on ground on Edo State here on my life, thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. Regardless of how it plays out, I am very, very proud of you guys. You guys are going to villages, to places that people feel like they've been abandoned. You are generating hope. No, thank you. Thank you so much for doing that. I know that the actions that you have taken, that you continue to take, will generate positivity for you. You are not even, it encourages me to know that at those stages, you people are not tribalistic. You are not tribalistic at all. You carry Peter Obi matter like saying na your papa and mama own. This is how it's supposed to be. To every community that is doing the same, I say thank you. I say thank you. I categorically heard on someone's live earlier this morning who is not even Edo praising it. And I was like, really? He was giving the details of what Edo people have been doing on the ground. God bless you, Edo people. Edo, wherever you are, God bless you. Thank you very much for standing for the right thing, for not allowing religion, tribe to divide you on this issue. I thank you very much for that. Eh? It is ridiculous. These people don't realize how bad it is. Welcome, Chelsea Brown. Thank you so much for joining. These people, Nigerians don't realize the kind of, you people should be folding your clothes. If you by mistake penkele like this vote the wrong person, hey, oh my goodness, ay, 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 the refugee, all the nations of the world will reject you as refugees. You people don't know what you are cooking for yourselves. You have no idea. You have no idea. But I know because of the people that are innocent in Nigeria, because of those that have been unalived, because of the terrible leadership in that country, for the sake of the people that have been crying in pain for the loss of lives of their loved ones. Because of that, he will not allow you people, he will not allow the majority of the empty-headed people that want the ruins in Nigeria to continue. He will not allow you people to succeed. You will not allow you people succeed. You people will just sit down. You see someone, you see people are galvanizing. Hi, Ify, thanks for joining. Happy Sunday. I'm telling you, it is just, Ify, thank you very much. I have no idea. I don't understand it. I don't understand. It beats me. Nigerians, it just beats me. You people are enjoying the state of affairs in Nigeria. You are enjoying the fact that your borders are porous, Anyone can walk in and claim to be in Nigeria and do all kinds of things. You people are happy. These people are happy about it. They are happy that there's no light. They are happy that people don't have jobs, even if they go to school. You are happy with the state of affairs. ASU has been on strike for months. You are happy. You are happy about it. You are rejoicing. You are clapping. You are dancing around the negative, your so-called candidates that cannot go on ordinary podcasts to come and talk to the people that they are claiming they want to rule over. They are too big. They are saying that they should bring the cameras to their homes. Are you seriously kidding me? I'm telling you. Obiajula, I'm telling you, I was so happy to hear that. I'm like, Edo State, thank you for doing the right thing. And thanks to other communities that are doing the right thing, that see this fire and are joining this wind of move of change that is here and is attaching themselves to it. I thank every one of them. It is not easy to be on the ground in Nigeria. I understand with fuel scarcity. The expensive fuel is now gas is now so expensive in Nigeria. People are churning out money and going to the interiors to go and talk to people. No. I thank you guys for doing the hard work. I know it is not easy. Road transportation is not beans in Nigeria. You can't just get on the road in Nigeria. You can't just get on the road in Nigeria. You can't get on the road in Nigeria. These people are putting their life on the line. They are traveling from place to place, moving from place to place. Tribe has finished us. Religion has finished us. People are raising alarm. Somebody wore his native attire to court, and people are shouting. Does it not belong to a religion in Nigeria? Does it not be the Christianity that you practice? Is it your forefathers' religion? The Muslim religion you practice, is it your forefathers' religion? You people embrace foreign religion to the detriment of your own. Look at the court system, that raggedy wig and gown that you people are wearing under scorching heat, and you're proud about it. There's nothing of yours that you value. You don't value anything of yours. There's a problem with that, and I've come to announce to you, it will change whether you like it or not. This is the time that it's going to change, and you will watch it, and you and your cohorts, the group of you will all watch, and you will have two options, either to change or get out of the way. Because whether you like it or not, this OB movement is moving forward, upwards and onwards. The more negative news you try to spin, the more the man's popularity grows. You cannot do anything about it. Do all you can, it will not work. This is the time for accountability. It will not work. It will not work. I don't understand. I don't get it with Nigerians. The mentality is so warped. People are so comfortable in their suffering. Comfortable that they don't have water. Comfortable, the basic amenities. How do you even think creatively? The people that are even doing it, I doff my hat for them, because I don't know how you can think creatively when you don't have anything to look towards, when you don't have anything to look up to. It beats me that we even have such creativity going on in that country with the state of things in Nigeria. People are coming out and defending the undefensible, indefensible. A man has done wrong. Call him out. If your brother does something wrong, isn't it your duty to call that brother out and say, listen, brother, I love you, but you are wrong. Why? How? Where have? Why? What is it? So it has gotten so bad that we just sweep anything that we think is offensive under the carpet. Where do we think that's going to take us? Other countries are moving ahead, forging ahead, looking for people are running to Rwanda now because Rwanda is the latest, is the bright and shining star. Now everybody is running there because they fixed their nation. If they didn't fix it, will it be attractive to you? Will it be attractive to you if they didn't fix it? Eh? Let's borrow ourselves sense, so Nigerians. Borrow yourself sense. Exactly, Genevieve. It is an error. There's nothing they can do about it. I'm very optimistic myself, but I'm just saying all these things to knock on some people's coconut heads. This is the era. This is the wind of change that has come. Nobody can do anything about it. It looks like you people don't understand. The more you try to spin this and tell lies, I was listening to someone giving an interview saying that Peter Obi went to buy Louis Vuitton. So he shouldn't buy Louis Vuitton with his money. He should come and collect money from you to buy Louis Vuitton. The people that you are campaigning for, they have looted. Some of them have bullion vans. You have not called them out. You are calling out a man who has worked his ass off to make his own money, to buy what is good for his life. What a shame. So what? He buy Louis Vuitton, yes, big deal. Who not get Louis Vuitton? Even the least worker for this country get Louis Vuitton. Is that something to talk about? Because you see, these people don't have anything to say. Anything to say. They have nothing to say. All they have is just try to spin. The man comes out and starts talking about what he wants to do and what he can do. And people are having the audacity to say, well, everything he's saying, it's talking a good talk. However, there's no structure on the ground. I'm like, which this man did this world, I've been another planet today. They see structure. Forget online, no. They see structure for ground. They see what they happen. They are all closing their eyes to it. Do you know how many people are decamping from other political parties to join the Labour Party? I am praying and I'm hoping that the Labour Party has very strict standards for people to join them. I don't want the same old politicians to move from these two parties and just feel like they can just walk through the door in Labour Party. I am hoping that they are tightening their entrance. I'm telling you. Nobody should be able to walk into the Labour Party with a man of integrity like this. No. Everybody that wants to be a part of the Labour Party should be severely scrutinized. Because what is happening now is people are running in from the local government to the state government, wanting to run for office as local government chairman and state governors. So they are all running to the party that is coming up now. I'm hoping that the Labour Party puts the necessary things in check. Don't just allow anybody walk into your party and just cross as if it is what's it called? The next street. No. They should put certain things in place before you join the Labour Party. Scrutinize them. Every nook and cranny of them. Exactly, Toyin. My sister, Obiajulu, every nation is fixing their own, thinking of the next way forward, thinking of how to improve things, lives for their people. There's a president, I forget whether it was the president of Malaysia or so, he was talking in one of these forums, and he was saying that, he decided to stop importation so that his country, the people in the country can instead develop within itself, right? And do the things for themselves. Within the time he did it, the entire economy turned around. They stopped importation of a lot of things. While he was saying it, somebody in that forum said, well, be careful what you're saying now. The West will not be very happy with what you're saying. I'm like, Who cares about that? People are starving. The man is talking about he says his people, he saw how the hunger was, and then he had to do something about it because his people come first. And the man said, I don't care. My people come first. We need a leader like that. We don't need a walkover. We don't want someone who's going to walk over, that they're just going to walk over, or he will not even be, he'll be relegated to the background because they can just pay him off small money change. That's it. He will come in and start to look at what happened recently. Was it yesterday I saw in the news? They were talking about how they caught some Chinese men with, they had how many cartons? I think it was over 30 cartons of human beings' parts in those cartons. They labeled it plantain. In Nigeria, my people. In Nigeria, who are the people in those cartons? Whose children? Whose father? Whose mother? They caught them trying to send the ship to China. Please, Mukuna, help me answer this question. Which people children, which people papa, which people mama, uncle, relative, they those cartons? Which people body parts, they those cartons? Make you see wetin dey happen for Nigeria. When people go come here, come they talk rubbish for here. In the same country, people, the body, when complete, they don't comot things for inside, leave the host. Apparently, this thing is an international scheme. This thing is not just happening in Nigeria or wherever. It's happening all over the world. People are disappearing every day. No trace. Only God knows what they take them do. I'm telling you, Obianuju, they talk about structure. I dare they laugh when the man they talk. I see this one. I don't know which century in there. I don't know which planet in there. You see, they talk about structure. Structure for where? Who structure help? All the structure where they grant since. I don't see them alleviate any poverty. It has not alleviated any poverty for anyone. People are saying, matter of fact, I was listening to an interview. I think it was Peter Obi that gave the interview, right? Prior to 1983, there were less people that were poor. Over time, with bad leadership, we have over 60 million poor people in Nigeria. What am I talking about? It's about 120 million people that are poor in Nigeria. So all that this structure, these parties with structure have brought to you is poverty. So imagine another 8 years, that would double. Maybe we'll be running into 240 million. If everybody for the country poor, wait till can remain, no? Wait till can remain. Wait till can remain. The ones when the people that are benefiting from all this looting, they're all going around other people's lives and spewing nonsense because they're directly benefiting from it. Their fathers are profiting from it. Their uncles, their relatives are profiting from it. So they don't like it when you speak the truth. They don't like it when they hear you saying anything positive about the candidate that has given people hope. You see, when they say sometimes it feels like Nigerians don't like good things. This is why you hear people say stuff like that. Like Nigerians don't like good things because you're trying to fix a problem and they're trying to pull your hand back. But guess what? They are all lying. You see this wind that is blowing? There's nothing they can do about it. This fire that is behind this man, anybody that comes, that says anything, that tries to pull him down in any way, shape, or form, that person will be publicly disgraced. We see what's been happening. We see what's been happening, right? Anyone that tries to touch this man, public disgrace, then they get. Oh, wonderful, Genevieve. This is amazing. I'm glad to hear that. I hear the Labour Party has rejected some top old politicians and the others don't want to join because obedient. Yes, he will not share money. She, he will not give them. He will not give them. I'm glad to hear that because we really, this is the last thing we need. We need to start putting people of integrity, proven integrity and character in positions of authority. And while as we're putting them in positions of authority, we also need to be holding their feet to the fire. The days of going to sleep and leaving these people to just do whatever they like is over. We cannot afford it anymore. Thank you very much. Greetings, Anita. Welcome. Happy Sunday to you. The days of chop and clean mouth is over. You get into a position of power or leadership in Nigeria, we hold your feet to the fire. You say you're going to come and do things. What are you coming to do? Show us what you are doing. This is the way forward. We cannot fold our hands anymore. We can't. And this education needs to continue. Going into the villages, talking to people, we need to generate that knowledge for people in the language that they understand. Whatever the language is, if it is Yoruba, if it is Hausa, if it is Igbo, if it is Edo, if it is Efik, if it is anyone, whatever language, it will be translated. Everybody gets work to do for this one. Nobody. Time for sleeping and snoring and leaving these people in positions of power to just run people amok. It's over. We will be holding them accountable. Yeah, enemies of progress. Of course, they are all enemies of progress. They don't want because they are all benefiting, profiting from it. All the small money they are getting, all the visas that they are issuing to them to run and leave the country in despair. Atiku is in Dubai. He only comes to Nigeria when it's time to run election. Why is nobody asking those questions? Why are people not going to ask him? Oga, you want to run for president of Nigeria, you're in Dubai. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. What are you doing in Dubai? Is Dubai your father's land? Is it your father's land? They've told Nigeria, I've heard in the past some people say Nigeria has become like a cemetery for people to go back and just go and unalive there. Why should it be like that? A country where we have the most creative, some of the most intelligent geniuses in this world. Are you kidding me? It is very true. The children you refuse to educate today will become a problem tomorrow. And this is what we've seen play out over the years. They've become a problem. Anybody that does not have any hope now, out of school, many years, no work, nothing, right? What do you think they're going to resort to? What do you think they're going to resort to? Welcome, Rita. Happy Sunday. They're going to resort to what's going to put food on their table. That's what they're going to do. It doesn't matter what it is. They will resort to whatever puts food on their table. They have families to feed, families to take care of. You have civil servants that have worked their lives out for people, right? 30 years, 40 years, no pension. They have reduced them to nothing, stripped them of all dignity. I mean, come on. And Nigerians are here hopping from some Nigerians are here hopping from one live YouTube channel to another, spewing the negativity. For what? You people have no say in this. No matter how much negativity you spew, you're just boosting Peter Obi's popularity. I guarantee you, the man's popularity is increasing on a daily, per second. Forget daily. Per second. Now in popularity, they increase. Absolutely. Go and check out Switzerland. Check out all these Western countries they have looted the money to. Look at how beautiful their land is. They have a working healthcare system. Everything is in place. Their citizens are part of the electoral process. Hi, Timothy. Welcome. Happy Sunday. Yay, long time, Timothy. You know, most of the citizens in the West, they are directly connected to the electorate. They are voting every election year. They don't joke. You see people, children write letters to their delegates. Children here, they write letters about their concern. There was a letter that Meghan Markle wrote to one of the senators one time when she was a child. So I beg, all this lackadaisic attitude of Nigerians, some of them, they don't get, hey, Neka, welcome, oh, welcome, happy Sunday, good to see you again. Instead, when they go, they call their candidates, call your candidate, ask your candidate, what are you going to do for the people? What do you want to do? Atiku, you are living in Dubai half the year. It's only when it's time for presidency that you show up. Explain. Where are you getting the money to live that life in Dubai? Why Dubai? You are out of touch of the pain of the regular man. Explain. What do you want to do for us? Why are you now coming out to say you want to lead a nation that you have not been a part of? You spend half of your life outside of the country. Explain. Tinubu, you say you want to come and run for election. Lagos is not better. It is the bottom 10 of the worst cities in the world. Explain. You say you've been the governor of Lagos State, and if you don't sleep, Lagos will not sleep. But it is one of the worst cities in the world. Explain. There's insecurity, traffic everywhere, bottleneck. You can't move. You stay on the road for 10 hours. You are going for a drive of 30 minutes. You spend hours on the road. Explain. They're not asking all those questions. You see a man coming out, going from one podcast to the other and reaching the very common person and giving people hope. And you're coming here to go hop from one YouTube channel to the other, spewing your negativity. It's not helping. It's only boosting Peter Obi movement. There's nothing you guys can do about it. You either choose to be a part of this change or you leave. Those are the two options you have. Those are the two options. If you cannot change your mindset and change what you've been taught and how you've been taught, then you have no other option but to leave. We refuse for Nigerians to become refugees. We refuse. It will not happen. The more lies you spread about Peter Obi, the more popular he becomes, because he's taking the time to educate people of what he wants to do. Exactly, Timothy. They keep dragging Boris Johnson. They keep dragging him over the party he did 2020. They see they drag the man till today. Eh? Hi, Patience. Welcome. Happy Sunday. Exactly. Oh, Tony. Wow, that's impressive. Oh, being a civil servant it's an honorable job. It's an honorable job. Oh, yeah. Kids asking questions of government ministers, they get responses. Nigerians, common question. I did. I was so upset. I'm like, are you kidding me? This man asks you, tell your candidates to come and talk and come and tell the people, what they're going to do so that the people will get the opportunity to ask questions. The man said, they are old, you have to take the cameras to them. Are you kidding me? People that want to run an entire nation, you have to take cameras to them. Who them be? Who them be? You have to take cameras to people that have said they want to rule the country. We should not carry camera, not be say they beg go, not be say people go meet them, not be say the whole nation go meet them, go kneel down, say abeg mona come rule us. No, now them by force say they won't rule. Are you people joking? Those people have nothing to offer the people. All the years they've been career politicians, as they put it, what have they done? What changes have they brought about? What changes? There's no sector in Nigeria. There's no place, there's no state in Nigeria you go to that there's no poverty. It's even worse in Lagos. It's even worse. At least the people in different parts of Nigeria, they have farms to go to. You can go and plant and their food will grow and they will eat. Nigeria, in Lagos, you don't buy food, you don't eat. Exactly. They're going around saying Peter Obi's people, they are too aggressive. Your people that use agberos to deal with people during election cycle. Your people that use agberos to terrorize people and shut people down. You have not called them out. You are upset because of mere words that have been through. And what are the words? Nobody's insulting you. They're just very proud of their candidate, and they are saying who their candidate is and telling you what they can do. And if they pain you, they pepper you, you can't handle it. Tell your candidate to come out. Me, I'm looking forward to their debate. Let them come and debate. Let them come and tell us what they want to do. All the candidates, I want to hear them. You can't be too old. Biden, as he old rich, how old be Biden? As he old rich, he debates. As he old rich, he go from state to state. Since I want to compare on ourselves to America, and they listen to some YouTube channel, they say, like in America, like it, I say, you people should not be comparing yourselves with America. Be cool. Since we want to go there, President Biden, as he old rich, the man, he go from state to state. They campaign, knock door, talk to people. Una never start. Una candidate, they talk, say they are too old because they are career politicians. Waiting they don't do to change the life of people since being career politicians. What have they done? What is the impact? Have things gotten better? Are you able to buy food cheaper? The same food when you dey buy, then your house go full. Now, nylon bag not the full. Hi, Mina, welcome. Happy Sunday to you. Oh, wow, that's it. Wow, are you serious? Wow, Tony, congratulations. Man, that is wonderful. Wow, this is what it's about. Can you do that in Nigeria? Now, who know who? In a country where if you don't know somebody, you cannot get a job. Isn't that madness? What you study for school, not being you go take work. Eh? Exactly. That is the problem. They are now chasing them from the farm too, yeah? Exactly, because they don't understand the difference to me. They will say, oh, this one, when you are being assertive, they'll say you are being rude. To hell with that. I say that to me, that's what I say. To hell with it. Yesterday, some of them came on my life and I gave them fire for fire. Me, I don't have time. Today, I'm just mellow. I wake up on the right side of the bed. So anybody that comes and just spews any rubbish, I just block straight away. There's no sentiments attached because you see this new Nigeria that is about to be birthed. There's nothing anybody can do. Babala Tobe. A million of them not rich. We are moving this forward, whether they like it or not. Exactly. Safety on the road. You see, is this road or this same road that people are getting on and spreading the news and talking to people. You see how rough it is? They don't even mind because they are tired of it. They're tired of everything that's going on. So they don't even mind putting their lives at risk anymore. They're on the roads, going to villages, sensitizing people. Eh? It has come. There's nothing. This train, this wind that is blowing, none of them can do anything about it. They're scared. They're all running around like headless chickens. They're all scared. They're all scared because they know their time to expire is here. It has come. The time has come. They can't do anything about it. You don't need to know anyone. Thank you very much. You don't need to know anyone in the abroad to get anything. You don't need to. The opportunities I've had, I didn't know anybody. Jack, nobody. They just see what you can do and they like what you can do and they give you the opportunity. It's all for the good. They don't even, no. It has to change, oh. There's nothing anybody can do. You see this one where they happen, so Peter Obi, it is a movement. It's not just a name. It is a movement. In Nigeria, if you don't know somebody, you cannot get a job. Even if you've graduated, you graduate with first class, so you know consign them. You know consign them. They go carry and give their pikin when they be olodo. Nepotism, not only them. Tribalism, not only them. They don't want anyone else to be better than them. No one. That's why they treat their maids and their domestic staff shoddily, because they don't want them to be better than them. In their minds, it's just so bad. In their they have not come and be better than. Are you kidding me? Say that again, Tony. You can say that again, no. Hey. You can say that. I know somebody who actually had that happen to her on Nigerian roads. Yeah, yes, Temiti, yes. They keep money aside. Can you imagine? We have gotten to that level. Wow. Can you imagine? Eh? Are you serious? Rita, are you serious? I'm not shocked because was it yesterday? I think on some live, I was saying to them, they should tell him to protect himself. These people, they will do anything. Wow. Rita, tell me more. They said, so what happened? Did they catch them? They must have caught them because Peter Obi is still thriving. Yeah? Please tell me, gist me, tell me. Did they catch them? Wow. I'm not shocked too. Eh? Then they fear, they know say this Peter Obi movement has come to stay. This is what they are afraid. This isn't that what they tried to do during Abiola's time. This is exactly what they did. This is exactly what they did. Wow. Please tell me more, Rita. What happened? Hey, Martha, welcome. Happy Sunday. They will not succeed, my sister. So, Rita, tell me what happened. Did they catch the assassin? So, what happened? Wow, I got to look into this. Let me turn on my computer. Oh, it's unconfirmed, Ilechi. Okay. It's unconfirmed. Okay. I'm turning on my computer now. I need to know. Wow. I know. I'm not shocked. I really am not, because I was saying it on someone's life. Like people who know him, please, they should tell him all this one of mixing in the crowd. Nigeria are not there yet. We are not that big. He should stop. He should not do it. Nigeria is a dangerous place right now. We need him alive. We need him safe. We need him safe, I beg. We need him protected. Anyone that is into security, they should offer services to Peter Obi, I beg. That man needs to be protected. He needs to, by all means necessary. We need him. He is the visionary. If the man with the vision dies, we are in trouble. before we see another one again, God go expose them. Sha, I know say God know they sleep. After all, I know they protect them all this while. All this negative news when they try to spew all this time, he not hold. It never stuck to him. They tried and tried. It never stuck, and it will never stick. Mm. Eh? Now wow, kokobioku. He don't depend them all. They don't see say no choice. They don't get choice for the matter. Hey, Marriott, my sister, you didn't miss it. It was, I was watching some things on YouTube, and it just triggered me again. I was like, I gotta come here and share with my people because I can't. We need to be talking about this. It almost feels like I have to be doing these lives more regularly than I anticipated. So that's why I came. I came in at 10, so you missed an hour of it. I'm really sorry about that. It was short notice as well. So yeah, so I mean, I was listening to a podcast, and one guy, they were interviewing some guy. I believe he's friends with APC and PDP, and he was saying that he doesn't see that Peter Obi does not have structure on the ground, that all the people that are making noise, all the elites online that are making noise about Peter Obi, that there's no structure, that they are until they're able to transfer that into structure on ground. And then he now said that somebody now asked him, so what do you mean by structure? What do you mean Peter Obi does not have structure? He said, not only that Peter Obi's the structure, what he means by structure is that, there'll be people on ground that are voting, but there are also people on ground that will ensure that their votes count and that there's no rigging. That's what he's talking about, that how many people does Peter Obi have on ground to monitor those votes in every state, in every village. That's what he was saying. And then he now said that he saw Peter Obi one day in Heathrow Airport. The man was buying a Louis Vuitton. Now I say, the man work hard, the man a billionaire. Anything when he want do with him money, now he go take and do. So what they talk? Right? So somebody now asks, okay, tell your candidates to come and tell us what they are going to do, because Peter Obi has been making the rounds telling people what he wants to do. Then the man saying, these two people, they are old, they are old and they cannot, maybe you will bring the camera to them, we'll do the interview. So the host now said, oh, so are you trying to say that they are too old to run for office? Is that what you're trying to say? And he said, that he probably should have said that. He misyanned. And I was not trying to backtrack and correct himself. He now said, no, he just means that, they are career politicians and all that. I say, really? Una dey craze. Excuse my French. So you people want to run the country, but you don't want to connect with the people. What sense does that make? What sense does that make? So the Peter Obi, okay, so why will we not shout Peter Obi? Peter Obi has made himself available. We have been able to, I saw an interview where somebody was asking Peter Obi, your money that you made, how did you make it? How did you tell us how the money came about? And when you become president, are you going to give up? I'm telling you, they were asking him very harsh questions. The people were shouting the person asking the question down. Peter Obi said, no, it's okay. She can ask, that's okay. The man answered the question. Will any of those, their candidates, be able to answer the same question? When we ask them where they got bullion van from, will they be able to answer? When we ask them what they've done for their states, what they've done since they've been career politicians, will they be able to answer? How many hospitals did they build? Does Nigeria's electricity problem, did it improve in their time? How much improvement? It used to be 4,000 megawatts. Now it is now 1,005. How is the whole country able to function with only 1,500 megawatts? It went down instead of going up. How do you explain that as a career politician? ASU has been on strike for so many months. How do you explain the deficit, the gauzy guzzling of money from every corner that we have been hearing. Where is that money coming from? Where are you getting the money to be traveling every time? Where did you get the money to buy private jet as a sit? I'm telling you, let them come and answer. Me, I'm waiting for the debate. I'm waiting for them to come and they need to come and tell us what they want to do. Then I ask them, okay, Peter Obi has told us what his manifesto is all about, what he intends to, well, he didn't say that, but we all know what he intends to do. He's been saying that, right? Clearly, those are the things that he has in mind. He's spoken about education. He's proven his success with Anambra State, what he did with Anambra State and all of that. These politicians, where is their manifesto? Do they have? The man said, they don't have, but he was privy to see the manifesto of Atiku. And in the manifesto, in my mind, I'm like, you are kidding me, right? Manifesto when nobody don't see. Then you don't see. I don't understand. The man never even come out to come tell us, say, okay, waiting if he do. What can he do? No. He dey pain you now. They don't have shame. They don't have. They've sold their shame for going and jollof rice. Thank you, my sister Annie. Let me ask them, what is structure don't do for us? Since we get structure, what it do for us? There was another interview I saw about a man, I can't remember his name, their names, man, I can't remember, but this one came out and said, we started encouraging the youth that they should take back this power. That in their own time, this man is older, maybe in his 70s or 60s. In their own time, they said they went to school for free in Nigeria. When they came out of school, immediately they were given a job. They did not pay a dime for anything. People were sent on scholarship, on government money overseas to study and come back. He said in their time, he said he was apologizing to the youth. He said he's sorry that they have not done anything for them, that they have disappointed the youth. I can't remember his name now. He was saying he's a Hausa man, I believe. He was saying it's like, so the young people need to rise up and take it because he has seen that they're bandits that are leaders. Mekuna here, the man said there be he acknowledged, he said there be bandits when they rule. So your forefathers, your grandfathers went to school for free, but they've chosen to make your life, my life, difficult. They have sat and held on to the reign of power and suppress us. We're all on flights in different countries because of these people. In fact, I dey tap my feet as I dey talk am, Obiajulu. I'm tapping my feet under my table, doing tentere. I'm waiting for that debate. Mofegbo, I have never been so like, I've never paid attention to Nigerian politics because to me, it sucks. I just shut down. I don't listen to what these people have to say. But this Peter Obi, the man gave me hope. Me that I'm not in Nigeria, I have hope. The kind of hope I have now, oh my goodness. I just started imagining the endless possibilities. If Nigeria is stable, electricity, everything, I'm telling you, everybody, me, I will go back to my village. I will go, me, I don't like Lagos. It's too busy, it's too crowded, traffic, everything, headache. I will just go to my village, Ejeli, and go and sit there and be enjoying organic food all year round and be jollofing my life. Are you kidding me? When the man talk, give interview, finish, he say, so Peter Obi, he saw him in the Heathrow airport. The man was buying Louis Vuitton. No, he not go spend the money. He make am for you. He make am so that you go use and buy Louis Vuitton. Make you the hear story. All the ones, they never ask the people when they were a career politician, what did they take your money do? You never ask them. My sister, they've never declared any conflict of interest. It's only Peter Obi. Only him that they're asking all the tough questions. Only him. They are not asking the article. They are not asking the bat. They are not asking. The ones that they are supposed to ask tough questions, they are not asking. They are hiding their head under the pillow, asking rubbish and nonsense questions, and coming online and jumping on people's lives to be spewing rubbish and crying like babies. Peter Obi's followers are aggressive. No, we will fold our hands so that you people will do the same thing you have been doing for the past 60 freaking years. We will fold our hand. I'm telling you. Hey, my sister. Do you know during the election, I didn't even know this. Actually, I only recently found out. That's how uninterested I am in Nigerian politics. And it was this whole Peter Obi thing that revealed a lot to me. I was watching a debate. Do you know that the presidential debate between Atiku and Buhari, Atiku and Buhari, they didn't come out to debate. They sent their VPs, my people. Now, God, I get headache when I watch that thing. Apparently, Atiku had chosen Peter Obi as his running mate that time. He was his VP, supposed VP at that time. And Buhari chose, what's his name? Osibanjo as his running mate. It was the debate was between Osibanjo and Peter Obi, not the presidents that are supposed, that claim that they want to rule Nigerians. Where it they happen, my people. Which when Macron they run for re-election, that they go one place for France, one of the citizens for there, because they not like what they do, I don't know what they say do. He slap him, and slap it. Now he land better slap for Macron face. Temiti, they need to show up for this one, no. The stakes are high. The stakes are very high. I mean, I want to come and hear them speak the English that they know. I want them to come and let them come and expose their inconsistencies and everything. I want to come and hear them. Let them come and let them be pacing their sentences between 5 minutes before they'll say they go drag on 5 minutes. I want to hear. I want the difference to be stark, very clear, like 7-Up. So people can see and see Peter Obi, see all the candidates. Me want to hear. Let them come with their broom and their umbrella. Kole work. See, that man, waiting stand for Peter Obi, nothing the fit do. Exactly, my sister. Thank you. That he can afford like 100 times he can afford it. No, he made his money on his own. He should come and dash you people. That's all they could say. Now, what did they say? Talk be that. I want Iranu. He couldn't. I want to answer the question matter. I want to answer. I want to put 2 sentences. So those people don't have critical sense. They don't know how to think critically. They don't know how to put 2 sentences together. They cannot speak. They can't. They have no public speaking skills whatsoever. They can't. What are they going to say? They ain't got nothing to say. Of course. That is why the movement is getting stronger. It is especially when I day here, I know the Nigeria. I day here, my hope has risen to 100%. I know the Nigeria, my hope can increase. It can times 100. When I hear the man, make I just stop this thing. What Peter Obi is doing is not extraordinary. It is not. It is the least expectation from a politician. What Peter Obi is common sense, my people. Common sense, practical. But because Nigerians are used to bad leadership, nobody owns up to nothing. Everybody's above the law. If you're a leader, you have money. Apart from being a politician and you have plenty, boku money, people will vote for you no matter what you say. They will accept it because you have money. Oh, Diego, money. No, I understand. That is why they are used to it. They don't know better one when they see them. They don't know. They don't feel distinguish. They don't feel distinguish. Eh? Peggy, all these people. Exactly. Where the intelligence now? Intelligence ibariwo. Eba more intelligence. Money. Cause intelligence. That is why they cannot come up boldly and come and debate. Come and tell us what you will do. Come on, even if it is your area, everybody has an area where they feel like they're strong in. These people have no area that they are strong in. Oh, at least come and talk about farmers. If nothing else, okay, you know what? My interest is with farmers because I see that food production is a big problem. So this is what I want to do for the people, for the farmers, to ensure that they have everything they need in order to produce because the population has grown. And this is my roadmap. Even if not lay down one, they're not fit want to bear. I want to answer. Wait, no one let me. Waiting no know. I want to answer. Now they avoid. May they do debate because the stakes are high now. May they come out. May they come talk. Let's talk. Make people ask hard ball questions. Not be all these soft ball questions that they throw at them. Thank you, my sister. And they don't say, oh, I say, are you kidding me? There are old people all over the world. Biden was old when they asked a question. Biden, he was old. People they even laugh at when they gaff, they make mistakes. They laugh at. But if they put two sentences together, are you kidding me? If they think on his feet, what difference? God forbid that they are yeah broom. May they throw away that thing, I beg. They should come and say that, Marriott. At least we know. At least they are not. They're being themselves. At least let them come out and say that. Say, voila, I'm here. Let me just tell people the truth. I'm here to collect all your money. Yeah, we will clap for them. At least they owned up to the truth. Which one be you are trying to speak English that is not there? Just say it. So come on. Let's know. No English. Temiti. Your English is big for them. Reflective thinking. Define it. You will have to explain it to them. What is reflective thinking? You na not hear wetin Tinubu say he go turn the young people to. He say go carry all of them go join army. Go give them agbado. I will give them agbado and cassava. Hey, money. Oh, yeah, we don't suffer for these people hand. Agbado and cassava. Your children, agbado and cassava. Oh, I didn't finish. I think I saw clips of it matter. I won't be so. Peter Obi has been doing me proud. I mean, all the interviews I've been watching, people were like laughing, like, his accent. I'm like, to hell with accent. Who accent help? To hell with accent. Who accent help? Do you think I'm looking for somebody that speaks Queen's English? I don't care. I'm not interested in someone who speaks English and be using English to collect food from my plate. Can you do the job? That's what I'm interested in. Now the accent, it become billionaire. You might not get the accent. How much you get? Rose, my sister, welcome, Ojare. Thank you. Thank you. Exactly. Even there was a report that came out to FBI. They're saying he not go any school. There's no record of Tinubu going to any school in Chicago. They debunk him. They debunk him because he claimed that he went to school in Chicago or wherever. They came out. There's a letter floating online. I saw it this morning, first thing this morning. They debunked it that he did not attend, and there's no record. So imagine we've had, you know, I don't even have a problem if someone is an illiterate. Do you know why? I don't. Have common sense. Have, you know, practical solutions to problem. If you're able to explain that, if you're able to put it in words and say, this is what I speak your language. I don't even mind somebody that does not know how to speak English. That's not even my problem. But when you leave the state of a country worse than it was before, that's where I have a problem. And then on top of that, you're a liar? Come on. Your whole existence is a lie. Even his name, Tinubu, is not the real one. Come to find out. A primary school certificate was leaked. He's not a Tinubu as he has claimed all these years, people. Hey! Can you imagine? ShopRite too. Can you imagine? Nobody go question them. Rotting foods and fruits on the shelf, my sister. Which supermarket, which market you want go for Obodo Yibo when you go see that kind of thing? Which market? And these people, they travel up and down the place. Rotting food on the shelf, fruit on the shelf where human beings come to purchase. And not be small money that they pay for ShopRite, oh. It's not small money, oh. People come here, come they use useless sentiments when it don't make sense, when they buy Gary for market, they use sentiments, say they talk, sentiment don't block their brain. Only you religion, only you tribalism, only you, none of them don't help you. With all the tribalism, you don't improve your life. You don't go forward, you don't go backward, you just stay static. That's not life. Illiterate, some illiterate, they are sharp, intelligent, that's street smart, everything. I'm telling you, some illiterates, when they not read, they are not book smart. I don't even like to call them illiterates like that. They just don't know book because maybe they didn't have the opportunity to go to school or whatever. But be honest, tell the truth, bring about practical solutions. There are people who did not read a single book, but they are successful businessmen and women. Successful. Some of them are billionaires. I've known some of them growing up in the same Nigeria that they have forsaken. I have known people who did not go to school at all, but very smart. Very, very smart. So now tell me, let me give you an example. If you have a governor, for instance, in a state that doesn't have any education or whatever, but was able to provide healthcare for you, provide good roads for you, provide electricity for you, make sure that your state was secure. Everything that a human being needs is able to provide. Will you condemn him? I'm not encouraging Tinubu to be president. Mokuna not get me wrong. That's not because he fails on every level, zero, every level. There's nothing I don't. He claimed that he made Nigeria, Lagos, what it is. Yeah, Lagos is in the bottom 2 of the world. My sister, I tell you, that they tell say his accent. I say, who has sent help? Biko. Who has sent help? Oh, who has sent help? Accent give you electricity. Accent give you, he give you a security. Accent. Well, these Fulani people, they break down, they raise villages. They speak English. Hey, hey. When I did there, they deceive themselves with accents. That's why I tell them. Yes, so I know get confidence because he know what thing they do. He knows what he say. He can back it up. Any man when he know it, so he go get confidence. Ah, my sister, help me tell them. Oh. No, they now that one they want now. They want person where they speak British accent, with British English. They can't they compare them to Ghana president. I say Ghana, as they still get problem. I be no know. Ghana get at least they hear Ghana news too. So what you they talk? Who accent help? I beg my mafia, beg my accent ilu. Accent ila de olela de buy me, now you go buy me food. I beg leave that you know. Who they hungry, they remember accent. If you give person when never chop since morning now food, you just say you go they look your accent, you go they say, this bird they speak. You know they hear what you they talk. Now food they hungry. My sister, the FBI debunked the news. I saw it this morning. If you check YouTube, there's a channel that talked about it. The letter was from the FBI debunking. There's no record. Hey, Money Modano, a whole person candidate, and then they had what's it called posters for him in New York. I saw 2 vans on I think it was circulating, whether it was on TikTok, I saw it or something. I'm like, is this man contesting for position in New York? I don't understand. Why is this poster in New York? Nigeria will misplace priority. What is this poster doing on trucks in New York? Is that where it is effective? Well, exactly. Originally for one village like that, they even said the village. Something from one place in Osun State. Yeah. He not fit tell us in age now. Because maybe, most of those people in their generation, they don't know their age. May I just tell you the truth. Most of them, they don't know their age. Because when they born at that time, they consider birth certificate like that. So most of those people in their generation, and Tinubu is an aged man, he no go know his age. For that one, I feel tossing a truth. He doesn't know his age. He's just guessing. You know how they used to tell them their age? They'll tell them, oh, it's only parents that were educated at that time. There were not a lot of people that went to school in their time. 80s, if they're in their 80s, 70s, they really didn't have a lot of people that were educated. So most of these people, their parents gave birth to them without birth certificate. They didn't have birth certificates at that time. So they only used to tell them, they used to backdate, they would tell them, okay, you were born during this period. That's how they used to know their age. They would gauge it like that. A lot to hide. A lot. We don't know who his parents are. It's only now that his real name has come out. Now maybe they can go and trace really who his parents or if he has any family remaining. I'm telling you, everything about him is a fraud. And people are coming out and clamoring for, hey, oh Lord, my Tofiakwa, we jump and pass. Yeah, exactly. Not book smart, but they are smart. Because I've met a lot of people that are not book smart. Oh my God. They are the intelligence, the natural intelligence, wisdom, street smart is off the charts, man. Don't mess around with people like that too. Hi, Mirabelle. Happy Sunday. Welcome, welcome. Holy Ghost, fire. Fire all of them and their supporters. Fire Bats and Atiku. Fire all of them. Yes, so it's all you, my sister, Martha. They better recognize. They better recognize. I just patiently, I was quietly listening to this man talk about, the elites on social media. It's not all about social media. It's not about all that social media noise. Can it be translated to votes? You find out that most of these people who are making a lot of noise on social media, come an election day, they will not vote. That's usually the case. I'm like, thunder, fire that mouth when you take talk. Thunder, fire that mouth when you take talk. You go shock, you go move, or we will move you, whether you like them or not. All of una don't drink ogogoro. Now not well. Now don't drink sapele water. Now not they think well again. My sister, help me ask them, Obiajulu. I don't understand. Some Nigerians with some fake sentiment. Who has sent help? Who has sent help? Some of the most wealthiest people today, they don't know book. If you ask them anything about book, they can't tell you. But when they show you their account, you go fear. Your heart go thunder. Now about this thing, the smart when they're smart, the street smart, with their hand, they feel generate income for their lifetime and the lifetime of their children. You did there, they do book smart. Who book smart help? I beg, leave that thing, Jerry. Let me ask them, don't mind some Nigerians. Fakeness. That's part of our problem. Fake from head to toe. Fake. Everything fake. Want to speak accent when not be your papa own. Not be your papa own. You can't even speak your own mother tongue. You can't speak your language. You cannot speak any language in Nigeria. Even if you cannot speak your mother tongue, speak the language where you were brought up. Zero. I have Yoruba friends that can speak Ishan fluently. Begging those people with fake accent, equal accent in it. Exactly. They're trying to keep up. So because they are not able to keep up now, what they are now doing is going around and saying, but of these followers should calm down. They should be calming down. I say the days of calming down are officially all over. Did you not get the memo? Get the memo, dude. It is over. We're done. Huh. The international, in fact, completely disgraced, stripped naked, and that level of disgrace, I go get. Attire, help me ask some, help me ask them. Mm-mm. Help me ask them. Or okay, Tinubu knows his age, primary and secondary school, but has refused to reveal it just to hide his identity. Exactly. In his own, I can believe you in his own, but I do know that there are a lot of people in his age group at that time. Most of them did not know what year. They couldn't tell you their date of birth. That much I know, right? But in his own case, it's a possibility that he knows, but he just does not want his identity revealed. It's only now they brought out his certificate and his primary school certificate and discovered his name is totally different from the name he keeps. He's been telling everybody his name is. He's not a Tinubu and he's from a village in Osun State. It's only now that we are knowing. A man who cannot be honest with his identity. Ilechi, thank you very much, sir. He cannot be honest with identity. Now he come one lead all of us with our diverse group, with all the diverse tribe. Una know say Nigeria a peculiar nation. It's not just like any other nation. We have over 200 tribes in Nigeria. People speaking different language. If you enter Edo State alone, there are variations of the Edo language. Are you kidding me? There's Esako. Eh? There's Onwa. There's Benin, there's Esan, there's different variations. No, talk about other communities. Are you kidding me? Yeah. There's Uromi self, there's a variation. Esan language, when you go listen to an Uromi man talk, there's some words he say that's a little bit different from the Esan man, please. Gravitas, thank you very much. I stand to be corrected. Over 500 languages. So, now here, over 500. Eh? Over 500. Then we go allow just anybody, just stroll, come with slippers. Just stroll, come. Some of them don't even feel waka. Can't tell you, say they won't come rule you. They don't chop, put for back, chop, put for front. Carry dash people when you don't even know as the country takes start. My own thing be say, when Peter Obi become president, we must change the name of that country. I use God Beguna. Make we look for name when go precede us. You see this Niger name when they give us, because I no support them. That name, I no support them at all. Nigger area? Hell no. We need to change them. We need to tell the man, I beg, who know him, who they close to him, who they close to, who they close to him, I beg. Make una carry the matter, tell him, that name must be changed though. We cannot be answering that name anymore. We need to change them. From the name, everything else, we will start to work them up from the ground up. The mentality needs to be worked on. People need to have a transformation of the mind. You see this mindset of feeling like evil is okay. You can do anything with anyone and get away with it. The powerful get away with anything. There's nothing that the powerful cannot get away with. We need to change that mindset. That mindset, it has destroyed the nation completely. We cannot continue like this. It is not normal. Maybe not to say normal, it's not normal. It's not normal. Everybody just sit down, they fold hand, they look, they say, oh, it's all right, it's okay, not so bad after all. It is horrible. It has reduced us to tatters. There's nothing left on us anymore. We are naked. We are completely, they stripped us of everything. The hunger that is in Nigeria, I've never seen it before. The hunger. On top of it, they keep adding hardship to hardship, hardship to hardship. Petrol, you can't go to country where we say 70. There was a time it was 70 naira per liter. People were shouting. They moved it to 90. People were shouting. Are you kidding me? Now it's 354. You know how many people can afford to buy petrol in their car now? No be say road good. To say road good, now people say, okay, there's no point driving. Let me just be using transportation. That one no day. Even the transportation when a day, you can't trust it. Now kidnappers plenty pass for inside. The ones when want kidnap are the ones when want harvest the things when they person body. Of course, is it not the typical Nigerian way? Most of these people, that's what they do. They go around fighting for these people because they are directly benefiting from him. Maybe he gave them 50,000 naira. Maybe he gave them 250,000 naira. You understand? Maybe he helped them open shop. Maybe they set their market. Some of them, maybe he helped them do visa. When they take commodities, they don't get hope. So the man do the money when it's supposed to be their own, no, their share. Out of the money they give them, not be saying that in money. They go they look like their God. They go they bow down to him. They go say anything when this man do, nothing. Not be one comedian come out, they call the man when they drag for social media, come out, come fully support with a full chest. Tinubu. There was a comedian that came out and did that. You can imagine. Do you know what that man has gained from him? Do you know where he went to pluck that man from? Maybe he gave him some money that has changed the man's life. The money that really is his own, if you look at it. It is his own. It is the money of Nigerians that they are stealing and they are spreading to a few. They've turned women to cheap, turn some of these young girls to things that they're not. Who was it that was dragging Nedu Nwoko? Is that his name? Nedu Nwoko. said something. He said Obi is not. It's not time for him to. Let me pass through screen. Go slap the man for face. You when they marry women on top women on top women, like saying a rapper, you they change. You never feel hold your home down. And he's a senator. Imagine that. So did you enter office to be packing women like property? Like say they be toys? There's no rule of law in the country. People can just do whatever they like. Whatever. Now, who's strong pass? Now you get power pass. If you have money, you have the police on your side, you have the judges on your side, you have the law on your side. They will use money to buy everybody. And it beats me. So that everybody, all those law enforcement officers, all they care about is money. So there's nobody with conscience that will say, no, I'm not taking. Koyemio. I know that they will lose their positions. Is it not better for you to lose your position that will continue to perpetrate the evil of a society that your own children and children's children will suffer for? Is it not better for you to pass the narrow path than to pass the path that is wide for everybody? Because it is easier. It is now, I chop pepper soup, ofen sala, isiewu. I have money to buy isiewu and buy Louis Vuitton, one or two. That's what is more important to you than the life of your children? We need to think, all this one they do. So all these Nigerians, all these fake people, when they go up and down, they cry baby tears. They cry up and down, make noise. Obi's followers are, una never see anything. Una tears never start. Not be na wait. Una go see tears. Cry, una carry bucket, bowl. Tell them who they talk. Basin, bath. As they say in Nigeria, bath. Put them for front. Cry and put there. Una go need them. Next year, una go need them to cry. When I don't cry those tears finish, when I use and wash in our house, because it's not clean. Because there's no water anyway. Because you see this with our B movement, nobody can do anything about it. Say whatever you want to say, be as negative as you want to be. It is not something that is within your power. Recognize it and know peace. It is not within your power. Fighting Peter Obi is like fighting against the wind. Can you fight the wind? You can't. Do you know where the wind is coming from? Do you know its direction? No, you don't. So if you can answer those questions, if you know the direction of the wind, and you know where it's coming from and you know where it's going to, then maybe you can fight Peter Obi. Until then, just chill. You don't have to vote for him. If you have chosen in your mind that you don't want, be on your own and stay quietly. Watch Nigerians, the ones on the ground, the ones in the diaspora, turn this around. And we have to consider citizens, Nigerian citizens all over the world. This is something, this is something we need to table. As soon as this man is elected, these are some of the things that we need to table before him. He needs to ensure that Nigerians in diaspora can vote. Because the Nigerians on ground, some of them, they are ahead. Because they've been so used to the dysfunction, they are comfortable in it, they don't want to see the change. We need to make sure that that changes. We can vote from the comfort of our homes. We don't need to travel to Nigeria. We will vote online. Every other country is doing it. Why is our own different? Because some people want to remain corrupt forever. We need to start recognizing who our INEC officials are. Who are they? What is their interest? Is there any bias? Because most of those people are biased too. If nobody watches them, that's another area that we need to be concerned about. But I know that whatever it is that they are plotting, it will backfire on them. It will backfire. Because, like I said, when you don't know the direction of the wind, where it is going, where it is coming from, you cannot do anything about it. You will only be wailing unnecessarily. Your negativity will even be giving him more shine. When did Peter Obi, thank God he left that party. Thank God he left. Imagine if he had not left, his star will not shine. We will not see the light that he is. This is also a lesson for all of us too. Like wherever you are, if you're not thriving, if you feel like there's something bigger than yourself that is calling you out, listen to that voice. Don't remain where you are because you're comfortable there. Do not remain there because you're comfortable. Make yourself uncomfortable. Be unpopular just so you can stand out, because you just never know. Look at Peter Obi. When he was in the popular party, who knew him? I didn't know him. I didn't know him. And if he has stayed, everybody will assume he's the same like every one of them. Until he moved. He said their ideas did not match his own, so he left and he went to join a less popular party. He was willing to risk it all. That is a lesson to you and I. I'm not just seeing this obese movement as an ordinary thing. It's not. It's also a lesson in there for each and every one of us who's willing and open to learn. If you are wherever you are, wherever the position is, no matter how high it is, are you at your brightest there? That is what you should be asking yourself. If you are not at your brightest, move. Be unpopular, be uncomfortable. It is only for a little while. Look at him now. Every corner you turn, it is Peter Obi. Every corner you turn. The interview I listened to this morning, I went to the chat. They had over 200 comments. Every single comment was Peter Obi. Hear me. Every single comment was Peter Obi. They were lambasting the man that was saying Peter Obi went to buy Louis Vuitton bag. They were blasting him in the comment section. So there's a huge lesson in this movement. That is why I say this movement is bigger than the candidate. Peter Obi himself, he go there in room, he go there wonder. And let me tell you also, the man has a track record. In Anambra State, they did something similar to him, and they said, hey, he doesn't have structure. How can he? But guess what? Structureless, no governorship, nothing, right? Guess what? He became governor of Anambra State. If people were observant and perceptive at that time, they should have feared him. You fear people like that. That in spite of the fact that he had all the odds against him, he was still able to stand out. Be afraid of such people. Respect them. Don't challenge them. Because what is fighting for them is bigger than you. I'm not talking about religion, no. It is bigger. So respect and dress. Just stand aside. Stand. Because if you do too much, you go see. If you do anyhow, you'll see anyhow. Now it be Peter Obi matter. All the people, when they don't do them anyhow, now they see the results. Abi, they show. They are getting slapped left, right, and center without him doing anything. This man has not disparaged anyone. Anyone. All he's been doing is going around giving interviews, talking, saying in simple terms what he wants to do. Simple, practical solutions. That's all he's doing. You ask him, they say you have no structure. Well, he said the people are the structure. A man that understands the power of a people will always win. When they say the voice of the people, some is the voice of God, respect it. Everybody from the north, from the east, from the south, from the west is clamoring for this man. Make people hear, make they respect this man. No triumph. If you don't know waiting to talk, just keep quiet. Because this won't pass you. There are people that Christians are praying for this man. Prayers are effective now. Why? Because he is aligned correctly. He is correctly aligned. Don't mess with a man's energy that has that type of energy, people. People go fry. People go, bees go blow you. All your nakedness go come out if you try him. It go come out if you try him. It go crush everything in its way. Now, earthquake, volcanic one, volcano join. We get sense, so all these sentiments, tribal sentiments, and I'm going to repeat again. Kudos to my Edo people. I really appreciate all my Edo people. I've been hearing your name on the news lately. I say, hey, Edo don't make the news again. What happened? What happened? Edo people, una do well, oh. Una they enter village. Una they even Peter Obi people, when they work closely with them, they say they don't understand what they happen for Edo State. The whole of Edo State stand for Obi. Or more on behalf of my humble self and everybody and every community that I don't yet know of that is supporting Peter Obi. Thank you very much for putting yourself on the road. I know how difficult it is. Going on those roads, they are not fun. Traffic, on top of it, potholes everywhere, the dangers of being on the road. You defy all of that and you say, hey, no, we must ensure that this man, for your efforts alone, God will make it possible. He will be installed and we will all celebrate. We will all gather here and celebrate for the new dawn that has awakened, that has shown up in that country. And all the people that want to cry, we will watch them cry and give them buckets to cry. And after they have cried, we will tell them, wipe your tears. It is good. It will be good for you. Let's fix this. There's work to be done. When you have cried a little, you have to get your hand to the sand and start digging. We have to work. Hey, Obodo Yibo, you are 2 hours, you are almost 2 hours late. Honestly, Obodo Yibo, I know that we probably were busy, we probably went to church, so that's okay. It is, I mean, for me personally, I feel like all of us, wherever you are, however way you can support, if you know and you trust, you have to find trusted groups that you can donate to, because there are people on ground that are actively pushing and are doing the work. So please find a trusted link. Find a trusted group that you can donate to so that your money will be effective. Don't just throw your money away to anybody that's just sounding off and saying, no, I'm for Peter Obi. No, find trusted ones. And there are people on the ground that can be trusted. You understand? Oh, no wahala, sis B. Anyhow, no wahala. I actually did the village meeting yesterday, but today, after watching some news and all that, I just wanted to come back and catch up with my people. So I had some information because there was an interview. So let me just give you brief. Yeah, there was an interview that somebody gave. They were asking him, Peter Obi, can other candidates. The host was asking the man, can those other candidates come out and tell us what they want to do? And this man said, well, these people are old. You might have to take the camera to them. So the host now said, are you saying that they are too old to become president of Nigeria? He now said, no, he shouldn't have said that, really. But what he means is that they're career politicians. I'm like, oh, so they are higher than us because they are career politicians, Abi? That's why they cannot come and tell us what they want to do. So they are bigger than the people that they ought to serve. So they want to lead us, but they are too big to tell us what they want to do. They don't have manifesto to show us. There's nothing for them to show us. But Peter Obi has been going from podcast to any opportunity for him to tell people what he's able to do. He's taking advantage of it, and everybody is yelling, Peter Obi, you people are offended. You are saying Peter Obi's followers are too aggressive. All the touts that they use during election cycle, all the people they are alive, you people are not upset about that, but you're angry. And then the man now said that he saw Peter Obi in Heathrow Airport buying Louis Vuitton purse. I say, thunder, fire your mouth, dear. He fire your mouth there. A man that made his money, billionaire, oh, not be millionaire, billionaire, when he making money by himself, work hard. You say make you not buy Louis Vuitton purse. Because no. All the people when they get bullion van for us, you never ask them, say they take bullion van do for us. You not ask them the real question. Now Peter Bill now get powerful. The more they put negative news out there, the more the fire for Peter Obi. In a way they climb up the scale. You know chart. When you look at a chart, I be no na graph. Mathematicians in the house, I bet na correct me. Whether na graph, the one when they go up like this, they go up. Now so Peter Obi bill. Not seeing they move the man, not seeing anybody when they talk bad, anybody when they mean bad, anybody when they plot evil for the man. Now so that their nakedness, that they expose their nakedness globally. The man not they fight, oh. Peter Obi has not even come out to campaign, oh, my people. He has not even come out to say, okay, oh, my people, this is what I want to do for you people. You know, I can do this. He has not even started campaigning. All this is just precedence. He's just telling you, this is what I did for my state. This is what I did. This is what I was able to achieve. This is what I was able to, on and on. That's all he's been doing. I look forward to the debate. I want them to come and debate. Bar graph, God bless you, Lenny. I want them to come and debate. Atiku, but let them come and tell us what they want to do, how they want to send the youth into the army and give them agbado. Please, and cassava, I want them to come and say it with their mouth so that we will all hear. Make everybody come talk. All the years of structure, who has it helped? Who? Security is at its worst. No, starvation, poverty is at its worst ever. We have yet to see anything good about what's happening in Nigeria. Lagos, that he's shouting, if it's not me, if I don't sleep, Lagos does not sleep. It is the bottom 10 worst cities in the world. In the freaking world. He has nothing, none of them. Atiku spends half his time in Dubai. Do people know how expensive it is to live in Dubai? Dubai, he carry on our money na die. After all, Atiku not be custom officer for custom work, not be I enter politics. Nobody they ask that question. Waiting he do gang. At least Atiku come from somewhere. May person answer, waiting he do for a village, which improvement? Because now the north, now even they suffer pass. All of this when we they talk. Now then they suffer pass. People will be coming here. I had some people come yesterday. They were coming here to come and cry and say, you are putting Nigeria in the bad light. Thunder fire all of your mouth. If you like what is going on in Nigeria, if you love the level of insecurity in Nigeria, thunder fire your mouth. If you love the fact that people graduate from colleges cannot go to school, most of these old people went to school for free in Nigeria. They were sponsored by the government. They had scholarship. I have a friend whose mother went to school in the 60s in Nigeria. Nigeria government sponsored her to come and do her master's. Please, people. But they born children, abandon the children. They don't do anything good for the country. They make it worse. Thief everything when the young people supposed to they enjoy. You and I are suffering. We are suffered from the consequences of their actions. We are refugees in other people's countries. No matter where you are, you will always be a second-class citizen. The poverty has worsened. All these people had it good in their time. You go to colleges back then, you had people making your bed. You didn't have to cook. As soon as you graduate, they give you a car, Peugeot. I remember because I had an uncle who graduated then and they gave him a Peugeot. Sasha Tierroba. Are you kidding me? Rita, welcome, my sister. Oh my God. Thank you so much for joining, Rita. ASU strike for months, and you people are talking. They are coming in to come and express sentiment. Who the sentiment don't help? It don't change our lives. It don't change our lives. It never change our life. It never make them better in any way, shape, or form. It never make them better. They come out things when they people body on a daily since they discover the Chinese people when carry cartons of people since when they people body they ship them. Why have nobody asked questions about that? What are they doing about that? Why are they not asking? Those are people's children's parts that are in those cartons. Where are they taking them to? Every time we are hearing news of people disappearing, where to? These are people's fathers, children, uncles, relatives, neighbors. What is going on? The borders are porous. Anybody can walk into Nigeria and claim citizenship. Nobody they ask question. But try and go into somebody else's country. They will ask you for your head. They will ask you for your head. And you people are crying that Peter Obi's movement is gaining momentum, and you people are afraid. You don't have anything to come and justify your own candidate. You are crying crocodile tears behind the keyboard warriors. Sis B, I don't understand the question. How do we trap? Exactly, pensioner. And pensioner, my brother, pensioner, they never pay them since they leave government, they never pay them. She, they never see. Some of them are falling sick. So my own father did not get his pension. Every day, everybody talk that time. Oh, they never pay me pension. They never pay me. You have to thank God for us. Thank God for his children. Thank God say the man not hungry. Even though they not pay, I see food chop. Thank God for that. Imagine those that did not have. Imagine those that did not have. Yeah, Rita, I did that one yesterday. My life yesterday. Yeah, no, Sister B, there are people on ground. Now they pain them. One of the news I was watching today, one of the channels that I'm subscribed to that I'm watching today is always doing this, that's been doing this Peter Obi thing and all of that. There are people on ground. There's another interview I watched. Edo State, the whole of Edo State, now Peter Obi. They were thanking Peter Obi. They were thanking Edo State, that Edo State has that Edo State is sorry, my people, I'm trying to share my link so that in case anybody wants to join, they can join. You know, they were saying that, you know, Edo State, the villages everywhere. The man was saying he works with Peter Obi. What is going on? My internet. What the heck? Hold on. No. What's up with that? Okay. That they don't understand how, you know, what's going on with Peter Obi and how what's going on with Edo State and how the whole of Edo State, they are all vying for Peter Obi. He was so grateful. Hey, Sis B, welcome. Oh, happy Sunday to you. Can you hear me? I think you're on mute. Oh, okay. Rita, so the live stream, I did it yesterday. So if you like, if you know, after this live, you can check the live stream. It's called Village Meeting. I think it's part 7. You can just share that. Yeah, I did that one yesterday. Sis B, I can't hear you.
I'm here.
Okay, now I can hear you. I can hear you.
I am here, live and direct. I have something to say. Thank you for adding me. Sorry, sure. I'm late.
No worries.
Yeah, I had to go to the airport. So
okay. Yeah.
So this Peter Obi matter, I
Mm.
was saying in the chat why I was trying to text and say that I am so, first of all, I'm so grateful that a lot of the young people in and out of Nigeria are actually very, very passionate. I mean, for once, I'm seeing something that I haven't seen in Nigeria for a long time.
Yes.
So we are seeing people from different ethnic backgrounds, different religious backgrounds, and for once, young and you know, uh progressive Nigerians are saying, okay, we need to put aside all these meaningless things that usually divide us, like tribe, religion, and all this nonsense, to focus on the greater good, which
Yes.
is Nigeria. Where is Nigeria going to? Who do we believe can take us to our hopes, our dreams, our aspiration for a good, progressive Nigeria? And I'm grateful to God for that. But going forward, a lot of people on social media, like someone rightly said in one of the videos I did, someone said Peter Obi is very big on social media. The youths are supporting him. A lot of people are supporting him on social media. But how do we translate this to vote, actual vote, when
So
the elections come, so that it doesn't become like an online thing that people unfortunately, those of us who live in the diaspora, we can't vote.
right.
So is the people in Nigeria now, how do we get them to understand that their future, their children, their generation depends on this election, that they should not sell their vote and they should actually go out there to vote? Because today I saw a picture and someone posted it on Instagram and they were saying that, oh, this is registration. And these children, I'm telling you, Amoye, these kids had their PVC and these kids were like 8, 10 years old.
Yes, I saw that picture.
Did you see that?
Yes. Yeah.
How do we get Southerners, people from the West, East, to finally, because a lot of people are disillusioned. They are like, oh, it doesn't matter. We don't need to vote. They've decided the election. He can't win. How do we get them to go out there and do their civic duty?
Okay, so to that, I'm going to say, and this is because I also have been privy to some channels that have actually been involved on the groundwork itself. So there are people from the UK, from other parts of Europe, right, that went back home because of this Peter Obi's thing. And there's
Right.
a channel, and then what they do is they have people on ground
Mm-hmm.
that and they have money. So when you're on the channel, they always encourage people to donate, like whatever, super chat or whatever, or cash app, so that they
Yeah.
can use it for this logistic matters. So there are
Right.
people who are traveling to all these places, and I'm going to use Edo State as a point because I was mentioning that earlier, right?
Right.
That
Mm-hmm.
people have been on the ground and have gone into villages. They were able to go into villages, sit down with all these old people and explain things to them
Mm-hmm.
and help them get their PVC. So you have people staying in all these villages for days just to help people get their PVCs, educate them about the importance of the vote. So the whole of Edo State is on fire right now. And
Right.
what was mentioned was that, it blew their mind how much people are so invested in ensuring that these votes matter this time. In other communities too, there were people from Osun State, from Ogun State, from different parts of the West, right?
Right.
The Yoruba nation that also came, and they were sharing how they're going to their interiors and educating their grandfathers, their grandmothers, and everyone in their community about the importance of their PVC and the importance to vote Peter Obi because
Mm-hmm.
he's the only hope that they have. So there are people.
Their PVC. Mm-hmm.
So as there is so much clamor online, so it is on the ground. That's
Okay.
what I've been privy to. So the only thing is that we have to keep encouraging and keep educating online, because what I find is that some of this online life is really helping to open people's eyes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we that were in diaspora, this is where we come in. Like when you have a platform, make sure you drive those points home so that people understand. Like I was saying yesterday when I was talking and I was explaining how it is very important that we vote Peter Obi because given everything that is happening, the only way that we can move anything forward is if the right person comes in.
Hmm.
Unless they are comfortable with things the way they are, unless
Yeah.
they are comfortable with the insecurity and all. And there's some people who sent messages to me and said, wow, thank you very much. I wasn't very clear about this Peter Obi thing, but your life yesterday gave me more insight,
Right.
and I'm going to also go ahead, do my own research and find out more so that I can be a part of this. So you see,
Yeah.
so that's what I think needs to keep happening. So we cannot relax. We that if you have an online platform and all of that, we cannot relax. We have to keep pushing it and keep encouraging people, because I find that the more we do this, people get their eyes will just light up. They'll say, oh, okay, I don't know wetin e be. I don't know why it takes people to catch on. But we're all people and we catch on different times.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
that's been my finding.
Yeah.
And
I'm really,
every time
really
I
glad to
call,
hear that. Yeah, I'm
sorry,
glad to hear that. And because our people, we know how they are. I
absolutely.
mean, I'm really, really encouraged by what you said, Omoye. But I just feel like this has become like a movement. Peter
Yes,
Obi has become like a movement in Nigeria. And
yes,
I hope and I pray and wish, and of course I support him wholeheartedly, and I wish and I pray and I'm conversing that at least he gets a fighting chance. But people need to go and do the work to tell people that you need to get your, because you see the funny thing about this whole thing, which I'm sure you already know. A lot of Nigerians don't see the need why they need to vote, especially our people.
I know, I
They
know, but
don't see
that
the
is
need.
changing.
Even the educated one was like, me go to polling vote on voting day. And when we don't know what's going to happen there, the hoodlums will come there. They will come and start fighting. They will come and start shooting. They will come and ask. If you can't be bothered to do the one thing that you can do to change a government that you are so angry with, that's done little or nothing to help you for 8 years, then don't complain.
Exactly. So here's the thing. What I say to that is, with the way things are going right now, you're already on unaliving. With the
Right.
way Nigeria is, until it comes to your front door,
Uh,
it is a step by. You see what I say? You see the level. You cannot sleep right now and close both
mhm.
eyes in
Oh
Nigeria.
yeah.
That's
Oh
what I
yeah.
tell. That's what I say to them. Like right now, it's almost like you and the deep blue sea,
Hmm.
and behind you you have another maybe volcano. You have to choose.
Mm.
Do you understand what I'm saying? I say, so there is no, you don't have any excuse. You say you're afraid, people have gone, now you they bring the gun for. Because whether you do it or not, it is only a matter of days. It will
Hmm.
show up in front of your door. What do you
Oh yeah.
prefer?
Oh
The
yeah.
the villages that have been raised in the north and that have been the unalived, the people that they've unalived, okay, the people that they have unalived in the southwest, southeast, and are spreading. Guess what? That is the current state of Nigeria right now. If
Mm.
you don't even participate in this, the worst will come upon
Oh
them.
yeah.
That's
It
what I
will.
tell them.
It will. It will. Let's not talk about, I mean, the insecurity, and let's not talk about how inflation and the level of poverty, the level of we are talking about infrastructures and things not working before, but it's on a
Exactly.
scale that has, my brother told me, he said Nigeria has retrogressed 50 years backwards.
60, more than 60 years.
He's retrogressed 50. It was like it was like since I became conscious as a human being and or as an adult, I've never seen Nigeria like this. I mean, I wish our people would just come to the consciousness of what is at stake.
I'm telling you, they're coming. They're,
Let them understand that this is not a joke anymore.
exactly. But they're getting it. I see hope personally so far, because I tell you, since this whole thing started, I've been up early listening to news, finding information. There's a lot going on ground. We just have to keep pushing it. Just like you're saying now, there's somebody on this live that may hear what you're saying and be moved and change. There are people who were on the other side before and have decided, you know what? I think that this is the one that will work for us. I beg. I
Yeah.
don't. There's even a leader that used to be a leader in the what's it called? One of these parties. He used to be a
Mm-hmm.
chairman of one of the parties. He
Mm-hmm.
left the party. He is now with Peter Obi. He also mentioned that a lot of people are leaving those parties, but because Labour Party is scrutinizing them, they're not allowing anybody to just cross over anymore, which was my concern. I was like, when all these people are abandoning those parties and wanting to now become part of, you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
a problem,
Yeah.
But he now said he decided he hasn't joined the Labour Party officially, but he's joined with the movement on Obi. So he's pushing Obi right now, like pushing the movement also on his own. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I totally get what you're saying. I understand the sentiments completely. That's exactly how I have felt too. Like, you know what? What's going? That's why I spend a lot of time trying to find more information and find out if there's even any a jolt of anything, any impact on the ground. And I'm glad to announce that there is a lot
Okay.
going on the ground that we don't even know. Because guess what? They even took concerts. They've taken concerts to
Yeah.
different states in
That, that
Nigeria.
that's the one I was going to just talk about, to say that for once, I mean, I know someone like one of the P Square. I'm not sure if it's Peter or Paul. He's
Right.
really been advocating and making, comments about Peter Obi. And
Oh no, Sabi, I don't know what happened. Oh, Iliachi, I'm so sorry. That link I shared, I thought you wanted to come into the studio. That's not my link for my channel. If you go to my channel, right, if you go to the About, you scroll down, you will see a link. If you copy that link, it will be a YouTube link. That's the link you need to share. I don't know if I can. Let me see if I can go to my YouTube and see. Um, Sister B, I lost you there. I think maybe the connection or something. So everybody should be encouraged, because there's a lot going on. You see, this is why they are all angry. You wonder why they are angry. This is why they are angry now. Do you understand? If they don't, then they are afraid, because they know that this change is inevitable. Do you understand? They know that this change is inevitable. So they are all angry. They are very upset. They are afraid. They're afraid. You know? So, I mean, at the end of the day, they will not be making so much noise and complaining so much if Peter Obi was not having the impact that he's having, you know? So, people should be comforted, though. There's stuff going on. We just have to keep pushing and keep pushing, you know? We have to keep pushing and I mean, you're on. Can you unmute? Hello, I can't hear you. Okay. I can't hear you, I mean, so I'm sorry, I have to move on. Thank you very much, Sister B, for joining. That's okay. I understand. Thanks for at least giving us a few minutes of your time. So, guys, don't, for everyone that's on the OB train, this train is moving forward. The more, remember, the more the negativity, guess what? The more the negativity that they are pushing, the more the movement is getting bigger. Okay? There's no stopping this at all. Exactly. Yes. I saw that of a real worry picking as well. Absolutely. There's nothing they can do. When you see them being upset and pushing it's because they know they are threatened. They can feel the impact. They know they can feel the fire. They know that there's no way out for them again. All those corners they used to cut, everything ceases because they know what is about to hit them. So they are crying, they are lamenting. You understand? So they will do whatever it takes. But we have to remain focused and keep educating ourselves and keep educating those on ground that, however way we can support you. If you need to travel, tell us. Anyhow you want to take reach there, make we know. If na money you want, we will give you the money when we get, so that you go move this forward. The people on ground are doing what they can. And we know how rough the roads are in Nigeria. Even flying by air sometimes, I don't trust it. But people are doing it. Exactly, Obiajulu. They never expected that Peter Obi will get to the masses. Nah, they didn't. They did not at all. It's coming as a shock to all of them. It's coming as a shock to all of them, because at the end of the day, really and truly, at the end of the day, if it works out for one, it works out for all of us. All these fights that we're all fighting, people are fighting negative. At the end of the day, they will be the ones to still enjoy it. So they will cry for now, because the truth is that when the change comes, it's not everybody that will be on board. That's just the truth. It's a sad truth, but it's the truth. Not everybody, but those of us that are on board should surpass the ones that are not on board. Because when the change comes and they start to feel the difference, they start to experience breeze on their body. Where heat they fire them before, they come they experience cool breeze. They go turn their tap up, water go run. They go travel from here. Johnny, when go take you 1 hour before, it take you 20 minutes. They go change they go say, oh, it's good though. I didn't know this is good. Because people, they've not tasted good. Children that were born from all of us that are here now, none of us don't enjoy Nigeria. None of us, unless you're in your 70s in this life, unless you're in your 70s, then you fit talk, so Nigeria was good. All of us, when we dey here, I fit talk, none of us enjoy Nigeria. Me and you sawdust cook for house, no gas, during Abacha time. We see when people no dey fit talk that time. So none of us. So when better breeze go come blow these people for body, when they go see say, na so it's supposed to be, then their head go reset. You go come reset, everything go reset, go arrange well. Exactly. Yes, I saw that. But now lie the guy talk. Does he not have a right to speak? The guy has a right to speak. Why they go there? This is what we're talking about. Ordinary person talk, waiting they pay for body because they get power that they send people to arrest them. This is the problem. This is the problem. This is why you see that a lot of Nigerians, you go on their social media, you don't see many of them saying much because they're afraid for their life. Will you blame them? Will you blame them? If anything happens to them, how many of us go Nigeria, go rescue them? Everybody, they cover their head. Now, when we did diaspora, now we get mouth to. Now we get the mouth to talk as loud as we want. Because they're not going to just fit cross ocean now, saying, oh, they are looking for Omoye because Omoye said article, but who they be? You understand? So now we have our part to play. The ones on the ground have their own part to play. So we need to, however, wherever organization or YouTube channel you follow and you see that they're doing good work and you can attest, and you feel like contributing your own 2 cents, whether financially or whatever, do it. That's your part. You know what I mean? So, guys, again, like I was saying earlier, this Peter Obi movement, there's a lesson also in it that we can learn. That wherever you are and you're not thriving brighter than you should, don't be afraid to change location. Do not be. This is one lesson that I saw about this Peter Obi's movement. This is one lesson that I saw. So with that, I'm going to leave you guys for now. I didn't even expect this to be too long. I just wanted to do a quick rant and it has turned to 2 hours and some change. So guys, I love you all. Thank you very much for joining me on this wonderful day. And I will try to do another live, but I'm not sure when yet. I would decide, and you guys should keep your notifications on so you can join me when I go live, because I think I have to do this as often as possible, because man, we have to be consistent until we have to see this to the end. All right. So thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you all. And I will see you on my next live. Love you and have a wonderful day. Bye.